The World War III won't begin with a political standoff or a missile launch. It'll start with a line of code. As nations race to build smarter weapons and autonomous defenses, we're handing life and death decisions to machines that don't think like us, feel like us, or even explain themselves. Picture an AI misreading a radar glitch as an enemy strike, or a deepfake video triggering mass panic before anyone realizes it's fake. The scariest part: these systems are already active, making decisions faster than any human can react. In this video, we explore how artificial intelligence, if left unchecked, could be the silent spark that ignites the next global war. In the shadows of traditional warfare, a new arms race is quietly unfolding. And it's not about nuclear warheads or fighter jets, it's about artificial intelligence. Today, the world's superpowers, the United States, China, and Russia, are locked in a silent but fierce competition to develop the most advanced AI systems for warfare. Unlike past conflicts fought with boots on the ground, this war is being fought with algorithms, data, and machines that can think. The US military has already deployed autonomous drones, capable of identifying and striking targets without human input. China, meanwhile, is building massive AI-powered surveillance systems that can monitor entire cities in real time, and they're applying the same tech to battlefield scenarios. Russia has been testing AI-driven missile defense systems and robotic tanks that can navigate and engage without human control. And as tensions rise globally, this AI race becomes more dangerous. As Vladimir Putin once said, "The country that leads in AI will rule the world." But what happens when machines decide who lives and who dies, faster than any human can think? Imagine AI not just defending, but offending. A single AI-generated cyber attack could plunge nations into darkness. The blueprint for this nightmare already exists. In 2010, the Stuxnet worm infiltrated Iran's nuclear centrifuges, sabotaging sensitive infrastructure via infected control systems. More recently, the 2020 SolarWinds breach let attackers embed malware in software updates, quietly compromising systems within the Pentagon, the FBI, and key agencies, granting stealth access for months. Now, imagine AI weaving these attacks, automatically identifying weak links in a nation's power grid, hospital networks, satellite uplinks. AI could orchestrate a covert takedown of electricity across cities or cripple healthcare systems in minutes. And then, a satellite glitch or emergency room diversion could be misinterpreted as a hostile strike. The difference between cyber and conventional warfare is vanishing. With AI, digital sabotage can lead to kinetic conflict without a human body ever firing a shot. The question isn't just whether we can defend against AI hacking, it's whether we can ever trust AI with the power to decide if we are already at war. This is not fiction, it's the digital front line. AI-generated deepfakes and fake news are weaponizing trust itself. In March 2022, a deepfake video surfaced showing Ukrainian President Zelensky urging his troops to surrender. The clip, shared on national TV and social media, led to confusion and frayed morale before fact-checkers exposed it as fake. Then came Operation Overload, a pro-Russia disinformation blitz using free AI tools to generate hundreds of fake videos and images, flooding platforms from Telegram to TikTok with divisive propaganda. Today, Google's new video tool, Veo 3, can instantly craft lifelike scenes of riots, political fraud, or even declarations of war by world leaders, complete with convincing voices and gestures. These are no longer novelty clips. they're potential war triggers. The weaponization of deepfakes goes beyond memes and political jokes. It becomes a tool to spark mass panic, destabilize governments, and frame an act of war. Could an AI-crafted lie lead to real missiles flying? Yes, if the system sees only the signal and not the fake. The line between truth and war is disappearing, replaced by code. Behind every AI-driven weapon lies an enigma, a decision-making process so opaque even its creators can't fully explain it. This is the notorious black box problem. Deep neural networks process vast datasets, but the path from input to output remains hidden. Engineers know what goes in and what comes out. They just don't know how. In military applications, this opacity is a ticking time bomb. Imagine an AI-powered targeting system marking a civilian bus as a hostile armored vehicle, because it recognized a vague data pattern not obvious to humans. Commanders might see the label enemy, but can't investigate the chain of reasoning behind it. When humans trust AI outputs indiscriminately, they may press the go kill button without probing deeper. DARPA and NATO already emphasize explainable AI, not only to build trust, but to prevent catastrophe. Recent breakthroughs, like the data-squared patent, aim to crack open these black boxes. But most fielded weapon systems remain opaque and secretive. In war, milliseconds matter. But would we trust a black box with the fate of humanity? The world has begun to sound the alarm. In May 2025, diplomats gathered at the United Nations, not to celebrate peace, but to avert a new arms race in AI weapons. The UN Secretary-General, Antonio Guterres, has called autonomous weapons that act without human control politically unacceptable and morally repugnant, pushing for a legally binding treaty by 2026. Meanwhile, ethical AI advocates emphasize human-in-the-loop controls, designs where humans retain decision authority in lethal actions. But experts caution that such safeguards often become symbolic, overridden in the rush of battle. Private sector frameworks, like the Council of Europe's Framework Convention on AI and the EU's AI Act, are advancing transparency, testing, and accountability. Yet these largely exclude military systems and remain fragmented across nations. Time is running out. Autonomous weapons are already being deployed in Ukraine and Gaza, accelerating faster than regulation can adapt. Without urgent, enforceable treaties, AI weapon systems risk being unleashed without oversight, potentially triggering conflicts before humans even understand what's happening. This is our last window. If we don't act now, these systems may spiral beyond our control. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden dangers of AI, tap that like, subscribe for more deep dive breakdowns, and share it with someone who needs to see this before the algorithm decides you've seen enough.